What up, gang? What up? What up? What up? How we all doing today? Wait, we don't get Kingdom Hearts today? There's gonna be a bit of a riot, let me tell you that. There's gonna be a bit of a riot. How's chat doing? Who's that femboy in the thumbnail? Hey, King Cole, you're on thin ice. Although you are the #1 chatter right now, apparently. This leaderboard thing is quite... I don't really understand what it's... I think it's the person that types the most. I can see the top of the leaderboard. First is King Cole, then Dong Dong, then Noxy, then a bunch of people are tied for 4th place. Bit strange. I wonder what it gives you. I love you, Solo. Yeah, those days are long gone, mate. But yeah, so hopefully, hopefully this is good. It's meant to be starting in 15 minutes. Let's get some predictions going, shall we? Chat disconnected. I hope my internet don't start giving me problems. It's been really weird. I apologize if it randomly just shuts off. I don't mind if you go to someone else's stream. I don't know what Virgin Media is doing these days, but it's so fucking annoying. What's going on, Kai? Let's see. Actually, I don't even know how I'm gonna do a poll for this. It's not enough options. Alright, what are we saying? RE9? Also, let me just say the other day, thank you so much for all those gifted memberships that you guys sent in. That was crazy. I really, really appreciate it. That was really, really kind of you guys. I always feel like I'm not saying thank you enough, and that was quite big. So I appreciate you guys doing that, man. We had a good time on the Down Bad stream. Although that game wasn't that down bad, I'll be honest with you. It was kind of tame, kind of wholesome. So we'll look for another one. Chicken Senpai, thank you for the $4.99. Some games you're wanting shown. Yes, Kingdom Hearts is the top of my priority. On the fighting game front, I just want to see Virtua Fighter. But if it's a new fighting game, then I would like Bloody Roar. I think it'd be cool to see Bloody Roar come back. Can't really think of anyone else. Chicken Senpai, thank you again for the $4.99 and the drumstick. I know what that means. Keep your head out the gutter, mate. Have I got my... Oh shit, I haven't got my YouTube alerts on. My bad. I had it off this whole time. Okay, it should be on now. Yeah, Medi, you're the #1 yapper. BlazBlue, I wouldn't mind BlazBlue. I quite liked BlazBlue. It was pretty good. Be nice to see some more of the Marvel fighting game. Resident Evil 9 obviously would be great, although I'd like a different take on Resident Evil now. I'm not a big fan of first person. So I'd like for them to go back to either third person or do fixed camera angles. Show us a bit of Onimusha. Mike, you say thank you more than any YouTuber I'm subscribed to. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, people donating and giving memberships. I don't feel like I would like to do... I am going to do something. When I hit 30k, I'm going to try and do something big. And I'm going to try and do it not just for one person. I'm going to try and do it for at least 3. 2 to 3 I'm going to try and do it for. As a thank you to the community. So I've got a plan in my head. Why would you donate to the Game Awards? I don't understand that. Wait, is that going to Jeff Keighley? Okami gameplay? Yeah, Okami gameplay would be good. Am I gonna oil up at 30k? Depends. I don't see any girls in the chat. Maybe if, we'll see in it. No, I'm joking. I definitely ain't oiling up. You can do a baking or cooking stream for the goal celebration. You want to see a cooking stream from me? No, okay, what I'll do is I'll get my sisters and I'll stand there and I'll give directions. I'll get Ellie and Chelsea. I'll have them cook. Ellie's a good cook. Chelsea's a mixologist. It'll be sick. No, what was that game called? That follow-up to Shadow of the Colossus or whatever it was. To the new Team Ico game. I'd like to see that. I'm always going to pull for Shadow of Memories. Shadow of Memories is one of my favorite games. I know it's very obscure. I'd like a follow-up to Burnout Paradise. I'll be honest with you. I love Burnout Paradise. I think it's great. 300k special making women cook for me. That's my everyday, bro. The way I see it, I make the bread, and they literally make the bread. So, Burnout Revenge. I like Burnout Revenge, but Burnout Paradise was my favorite by far. A new Killzone, new Resistance, that would be nice. I'm not a big fan of Death Stranding, so not too interested in that. New Uncharted would be good with fully functioning online. I would love that. A new Shonen Jump fighting game would be nice. You know, fighting games seem to be on the up and up, but we don't have many 3D fighting games. So I don't want an arena fight. I want like a Tekken style Shonen Jump fighting game. That would be sick. Persona 4 remake. Oh, no more remakes for Persona, man. Just move on. Persona 6 or nothing. Oh, we might even get Halo here, actually. I'm pretty sure Gears is on PlayStation now, and you'll be able to get Halo on PlayStation. I don't think we'll get a new Yakuza. It's too soon, and RGG's focus is on Virtua Fighter right now, so we might get that other Yakuza game that's set in like the early 1900s. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that. Persona 4 remake got leaked in the same... Oh, for God's sake, man. They need to move on. There's been too many. Going on EA not playing? How you doing, bro? I had the scare of my life today, guys. The scare. Let me tell you what happened to me. Chicky Senpai, thank you for the $4.99. To the girls in the chat, Hollow is a loving man and is single. I don't know about loving. I am single. But I had the scare of my life. I'm driving down the road and I'm a little bit agitated. I was a little bit annoyed because there was someone in front of me. You're meant to be doing 70 miles per hour on 60 miles per hour on the single carriageway. This guy's doing 40. So I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting very irritated. So he gets out of my way, and as he's getting out of my way, like obviously I didn't like zoom past him, but like I made it aware that I was pissed off, and I drove past. As I'm driving past, a fucking squirrel runs out, and I shit myself. I thought I killed the squirrel, so I stopped in the middle of the single carriageway, and there was a big pilot behind me, and they're shouting at me, and I was like, I literally went, "Shut up! I think I ran over a squirrel." And the woman went, "Oh," like the woman that was hooting me in front, she went, "Oh." And oh, but I've not got the chat on screen. My bad. Luckily, I didn't kill the squirrel. I was very happy. It was under my car. It looked like it shit itself, but it ran away when it saw me. So I was like, oh, thank God, man. That would have ruined my whole day. That would have ruined. I thought that I'd turned this squirrel into mincemeat. Friday's the day everyone wants to eat shit. It's because everyone's driving home from work. Everyone's had an annoying day, you know, so. People here in America wouldn't have been so understanding. I would have been cursed out over a squirrel. Yeah, well, you know, we like squirrels over here in Britain. We're quite fond of them. So. Hey, what's going on, Kobe? How you doing, bro? Jory Rivera, the $9.99. Thank you so much, bro. If they were to announce a new Bloody Raw, I would go into a hyperbolic time chamber to stop my aging process to make sure I'll be around to play it. You're not that old, bro, surely. Yeah, no, a new Bloody Raw would be amazing. Thank you for the donation, man. It's very kind of you. Yeah, Bloody Raw would be the fighting game I'd want to see next. I mean, we're getting Virtua Fighter back. I got Sparking Zero, which I'm relatively happy about, even though I don't play as much anymore. A new Ninja Storm would be cool, but I don't want to see a new Ninja Storm for now because Demon Slayer is right around the corner and I'm pretty excited for that. What's going on, Drip Stink Goku? How you doing, bro? You want to see Toy Fighter 2? Didn't have that on my bingo card. Grey Mongo Arc. Shouts to Grey Mongo Arc. I've seen you in Biscuits chat before, man. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. You know when you guys donate or you become members, can you hear the pictures that are coming up on screen? Can you hear anything? Because I don't know if you can. I can't hear anything, but maybe you guys can. Do you think they would add DLC for Demon Slayer since the movie is coming too? Yeah, there'll be DLC. I mean, the first Demon Slayer had plenty of DLC. You can. Oh, okay, cool. You can. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. I thought you couldn't hear anything. Yeah, no, there'll be Demon Slayer for DLC 100%. Sag up for Street Fighter 6. Yeah, we might get a peek at what's in store for Street Fighter. I mean, I've already got my character in Street Fighter. I'm already happy, so I'm just happy to see people get their characters. Although I wouldn't turn away from a Urian reveal. That would be. I mean, Urian's my other favorite character to play. So, Grey Manga Arc. Thank you for the $2. I'm trying to make all my memberships on the 6th. But it's the 6th payday for you. Yeah, it's annoying when all your bills come out on different days. Now I do have a little bit of a gripe. My first gripe that I'm gonna have with RGG Studios. I can't believe I'm saying this on camera. Who in here has played Yakuza 0, the original release of Yakuza 0? Anyone that's played it already knows where I'm going with this. I'm very, very, very annoyed at the director's cut on the Switch. See, 1995 Dragon knows already. The retcon, the retcon. I'm not gonna say his name, but we know who. We know the van, the explosion. I won't say his name because maybe some people haven't seen it yet. But that retcon sent me into meltdown. I was like, "What have you done? What have you done?" That would be the equivalent of Jiraiya surviving in Naruto. That would be the equivalent. Yeah, they have been doing it a lot. They've been doing it a lot, and it's very evident that it's been happening a lot ever since the original producer left. Yes, they retconned it. Mediu, they retconned it. Now, I don't know if he's gonna show up. I don't know if he's gonna show up because they did say that he has serious wounds and he's probably not gonna make it, but he has one final message. And I was like, how the hell? I mean, I know his name. I know what his nickname is. So you could argue, well, they didn't give him that nickname for nothing. But I was like, come on, man. That was right in his face in an enclosed environment that was very small. So, yeah, I didn't appreciate that retcon. They've been doing it more. I noticed it more after Yakuza 0 wrapped up, because obviously that's the end of Kiryu's story. And I feel like Yakuza 0, original Yakuza 0, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll put the Judgment games in there as well, actually. They're written pretty well. Although I like Ichiban's games, I do really like them. I still haven't finished Infinite Wealth. I'm struggling to finish it a little bit. There's something that's not connecting for me. Karen took the kids. Thank you for the $5. I just know MK1 Season 3 getting revealed today. I can almost taste it. Karen, I've got some bad news for you. And my name ain't even Wade Barrett. I got some bad news for you. Maybe we'll see the games that are missing from the Mortal Kombat Legacy Pack. I do think the 3D games are going to be in there. I really do believe it. Fate was saying to me they're not going to be in there. I said, bro, listen, they will be in there. My reasons for that is in that screenshot where it's zooming out and it's going through the history of all the games, you see Deadly Alliance, I believe the PS2 one. And they've got Deadly Alliance in the pack. So it's on GBA, to be fair. I don't think they're going to save a reveal for MK Gold and MK Trilogy. I don't think that they're going to do that. I think they'll be in there, but I don't think that's going to be the big reveal. I don't think that's going to be the big selling point. Hello there, I'm here to simp. Daniel, thank you for the $4.99. Thoughts on Capcom Fighter Collection 2? It's good. It's pretty solid. I've only played it for a little bit. It's pretty good though. I don't own it yet. I went to a friend's house and played it, but yeah, it looks pretty good. You know, I've got no complaints. Let's full screen this bad boy. What's going on, Julian? Yeah, the Capcom Fighter Collection too. I think it delivered. I've got no issue with it. I'm definitely more excited for the Mortal Kombat one. The game that I'm going to be playing the most is Mortal Kombat 4. Now, Tom Brady did get in contact with me. He did say they fumbled Mortal Kombat 4 in the Legacy Edition because they had some people come in to help with transitioning it over, and they got the wrong people. And the thing with Mortal Kombat 4 is it has this weird glitch for some characters where they can't attack for the first 15 frames of when it says fight. And so that basically makes some characters redundant. Hope Fate does not become a regular dude. He said some mad stuff about Muslims and trashed on a lot of people. He did, but he also did say that he said that he wanted to reach out to a lot of his Muslim subscribers and say sorry. I think, we should practice a little bit of forgiveness. That's the only way people are going to move forward. You can't really hold them down in their mistakes forever. So, which apparently he did. I had a lot of Muslims that are subscribed to both of us that reached out to me and said, yeah, he did. And I was like, all right. So, you can't hold someone down forever. I'm a forgiving person anyway, so. I think we should allow room for redemption after a sincere apology. Yeah, so do I. Of course, it depends on what happens. For me, like, words are one thing, actions are another. There's certain actions that I will not forgive, obviously. They're very obvious ones, don't need to say it, don't need to get the stream demonetized. But we all know what I'm talking about. What's your channel statistics like? Top 10 countries, top 10 most countries that will watch you? It's a good question. Should we find out whilst we're waiting for the Summer Games Fest to start? I'm pretty sure America is the #1 though. Let's have a look. Audience. Okay, so damn. 70% of my audience is in America. 8% is in the United Kingdom. 7% is in the Philippines, 2% is Japan, and then 2% keeps going down. Yeah, I'm surprised. Philippines, right? Shout out to Philippines. But I knew that my subscriber base was mostly American, especially because of the time of day that I upload and the nature of the topics I talk about. I definitely talk more about the North American FGC than I do the UK one, because I'll be honest with you guys, there ain't a lot going on down here. There ain't a lot, and when there is, it's like high school stuff, 97% of my subscriber base is male. God damn. It's a whole sausage fest in here. Okay, I've got an even split between people that are not subscribed to me. 48% watch me. People that are subscribed, 50%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 25 to 34 is my biggest demographic, then 35 to 44, and then 18 to 24, which are close together. People mostly watch me on the mobile. That's why I watch most of my YouTube as well. I was one of the first, yeah. You were one of the first. Kifu, Kifu's always like, he's been there since the beginning when I was on like 50 subs, I think. Kifu shows up every now and then. Yeah, there's a couple names that I remember from like when I originally opened the channel and was kind of just messing around. How long left till it starts? Well, I mean, it's on now. They just haven't turned it live yet, so yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for it. 30 minutes. The show. Oh, damn. Okay, well, we got some talking to do, guys. 30 minutes, Prime. Hey, we got one girl in the chat. Shout outs to Eleanor. Careful, Eleanor. You are the only woman here. Yeah, 30 minutes, 10 p.m. in the UK. So, yeah, we got 27 minutes till it starts. I mean, to be fair, I think like I was checking my moderators. 95% of my moderators are women. So yeah, 95. I think it was 95%. It was like 90 or 95% are women. We've got Kim, we've got Eleanor, we've got Jahuti, we've got Alexis, we've got Kyako. Who else have we got? We've got and we've got the Korean girl. Shit, fuck, she's gonna get angry. She's Mistra. Damn, I'm from. I can't. You can't forget. You can't forget. They're gonna flame me for this shit. What kind of games would you be shocked to see? Would I be shocked to see? Siphon filter? Oh, Mrs. Play stuff. Of course, I forgot about Mrs. Play stuff. How could I forget? Gave her mod powers, and it was a bit risky, you know, because if we start talking shit about Nina, she might tank the whole channel. Fatal Frame sequel. Yeah, Fatal Frame would be nice. That would be nice. Man, do you think they'd ever do a Manhunt sequel? Did Manhunt ever get a sequel? I only played one of them. I want you to transition to add to the female count. I thought you were already there, Medi. I'm joking. Manhunt 2. Yeah, I never played Manhunt 2. I only played the first one. Bully, maybe. I think Bully would be pretty good. What else is there? I've got this awesome Full Metal Alchemist game that only came out in Japan. I picked it up when I went to Okinawa. I couldn't tell you the name of it because it's all in Japanese, but it was a lot of fun. How are there only 5% male mods? Because I actually have a lot of moderators. They're not all of them are always here. But there's obviously a lot of mods because of the nature of the podcasts. You know, shit could go down at any moment. So there's actually a lot of moderators, but they're not always here at the same time. Have to make sure I've got some male moderators, obviously, when we do the down bad streams, because I don't think the girls appreciate those streams. Can we get some GTA gameplay, please? I'd love some GTA gameplay. What's going on, A Duncan on him? How you doing, man? Why do people choose to moderate? It's not like you're on payroll. They're just helping the channel out. That's all it is. I'm a moderator in Grandmaster Hawk's page. I'm a moderator on some other. I'm not a moderator on Biscuits, but I'm there quite often. So yeah, it's just people just like helping out. I mean, I do it for other people. Loads of people have modded me. When I go to their chat, if I'm just chilling and I'm working, I've got someone's chat open. Then yeah, it's just helping out in case shit goes down. You think NRS's next title is a Def Jam game? I'm sure you do, Loco. I'm sure you do. You're not even a mod in Discord. I swear you are. To be fair, I'm pretty bad at Discord, man. Going on, Mr. Mask. How you doing, brother? GTA is a full year away. Not like that game really needs marketing. It's true. It doesn't. It doesn't. Do you know what? Other game studios and publishers, they must call in and be like, is GTA going to be on the show? And if Rockstar's like, yeah, they're like, right, we're not coming because you're just going to steal the thunder. No one's going to pay attention to anything going on. The only way you could put GTA on the show is if GTA is the last thing. If you open the show of GTA, no one's paying attention to anything else. My next prediction is for Capcom to announce JoJo Heritage of the Future 2. Unlikely, but I would not be mad at that. Don't you think NRS should chill on MK games for a while? Well, I mean, the Legacy Collection was the right way to go, so if they're going to do that with Mortal Kombat, I'm all for it. In terms of a new Mortal Kombat, yeah, I think they should see how the Legacy Collection does, see which games get played the most in the Legacy Collection, and try to base their moves off of that, because there's been a hunger for the old Mortal Kombat games and the feeling that they give, and the hype is there for the collection. So I think they should do the collection. If they're not going to put the 3D games in this collection, put them in another collection. Let Mortal Kombat breathe. Maybe do something with Injustice. or a horror fighting game because they clearly want to do that. What's going on, JJBA? And then bring Mortal Kombat back like towards 2030. I think 5 years off would be good for Mortal Kombat. Really let people miss it. Bring out an Injustice game. Do another collection if you put the 3D characters in there. Let the series breathe. Let people deliberate online what is the best of the classics, and then look at that and be like, okay, we have a roadmap here. We have some sort of framework. So that's what I would do. Because MK1 left a bitter taste in people's mouth. You know the taste was bitter because when people saw the Legacy Collection, they were like, oh shit, we've got some Mortal Kombat to play, even though there's a fairly new game out. So that should tell you everything that you need to know. Max's brain was exploding at Marvel's Tokon reveal. Oh, you know what? Whilst we're waiting for this, yeah, let me see if I can find this. I did save it. Knowing my dumbass, I've better. Oh, here it is. Let's bring this up. Thank you for the $2, Clueless Link. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Let me open an MS Paint so we can edit it. Open, edit with Paint. I can't. I just want to open Paint. Thank you. All right. Got this image here. How do I make it smaller? How do I make this shit smaller, guys? Oh, I'm a fucking caveman. Where's the oh, there it is. Okay, so I don't want. Can you just? Alright, fuck it, whatever. Right, so whilst we're waiting for let me move the chat out of the way temporarily. Whilst we're waiting for it to come back, what are we saying for a roster here? What are we saying for a roster? I'm saying, where's the draw button? I ain't used this shit in a long time. I'm saying here we put Venom. I say Venom goes there. Can I not get this sticker? Yeah, let's go. Pause. For anyone takes that out of context. What are we saying? Hulk? Yep, Hulk is a given. Who else we got here? I'm gonna go off what you guys are saying. You didn't know this Marvel game was my thing. I'm a big comic book fan, dude. I've been looking for a reason to get into it. Oh, Wolverine is a given. Wolverine. God damn, I'm fucking it up. But we know what that is. Green Goblin. Yes, I'd love to see Green Goblin. Spider-Man 1 costume, please. I offered you friendship, and you spat it in my face. Who else? Who else have you guys mentioned? Cyclops. Yeah, I think you got a Cyclops in there, I think. Black Panther. Oh, the Black Panther controversy online today, boy, that was pretty juicy. God damn, I fucked that up. Iron Fist? No, we're gonna leave him out. We're gonna leave Iron Fist out. Deadpool. Deadpool, I could see them selling him as DLC. But we'll put him in there. I'm gonna put the Ghost Rider's DLC. Ghost Rider's already in the game, bro. Are you mad? He's right there. Now it is Robbie Reyes. It is Robbie Reyes. I would like Johnny Blaze, and I would like Danny Ketch, maybe as skins. I think that would be nice. Also, this Storm character model has got me in a chokehold. US Agent would be cool, but I'm gonna say Thor has to be here. Thor has to be here. Now we've got mostly heroes here. Can people throw some villains at me? Which villains are we gonna see? I'm gonna start with Magneto, even though he's not, I don't see Magneto as a villain. Shouts to House of M. Apocalypse is a good one. Apocalypse is a good one. Thanos, yeah, Thanos is a given. Alright, so Red Skull. Doctor Strange. Well, Doctor Strange is not a villain, but yeah, we'll put him in there. Gotta have the Eye of Agamotto. And you know DC's punching air right now. Ultron. Yeah, I'd say Ultron. Yeah, I like Ultron. Doc Ock. Yes, yes, that's one that I wanted to put in. Because his mechanics could be real cool. Daredevil. Let's chill on Daredevil. Let's chill. Mr. Sinister. Tom Brady. Omega Red. Do we put the Silver Surfer in here? The Silver Surfer go in here. Dormammu, that's a good one. No guest characters, please. Sandman. Yeah, I like Sandman. I don't know if I want him on base though. I don't know if I want him on base. Vulture, get the fuck out of here. But we, I don't want to see most of the Sinister Six. Do you know who I think would be cool? I'm gonna add in here. Mystique. I think she could be really cool because of what her ability allows her to do. I would like to see Mystique in the game. Who else have we got? Wanda, yeah, we could put Scarlet Witch, you know. She is busted beyond belief. Do they add the Fantastic Four? Do you think the Fantastic Four get added to this game? Galactus? No, he's going to be a boss character probably. He's too big. Kingpin is a good one. Yes, I'd like to see Kingpin. Speaking of Kingpin, we'll put Punisher in there as well. Fantastic Four needs to be in the game. Alright, just because we don't know how many slots there's going to be, I'm just going to put Fantastic Four here. As in, they're all in. Because we don't know how big the roster is going to be. We have no idea. This is just a rough estimation. Taskmaster, I've got Punisher in there. You want Juggernaut so bad. Onslaught's a good one. We've got Venom up here. Maybe you can't see him properly. We've got Venom. Now, I wouldn't be mad at seeing Carnage as DLC or Toxin. Apocalypse here. We got Apocalypse here. Blade. Yes, that's a good pick. Blade. Who we got for the last slot? We this character needs to have some oomph to them. She-Hulk, you're gonna get banned, mate. This character needs to have some oomph. War Machine. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at seeing War Machine. Jean Grey. Yes, A. Duncan on them. That's who we need to give every Marvel player PTSD. Jean Grey. Now, let's do a little bit of a poll. Let's do a little poll. Actually, let's add some DLC. So can I add a picture to this? I'm really stupid at this stuff. Wait, if I increase the size, okay, here we go. DLC. Right. This is future DLC now. We're just theory crafting here. We've got what, 12 minutes? Batman as a guest? Get him out of here. Gambit, yeah, we'll put Gambit in there. Let's say there's going to be, well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 characters on the base roster. Wait, is there? Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, no, they cut it off, bastards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, let's say 25 on the base roster. Messi, Jake Paul. Guys taking the piss. I'm gonna say no more for DLC. Jinpachi, I like the way you think, bro. X23. Yeah, Juggernaut. I don't mind Juggernaut as DLC. Who else? I've already got Deadpool on the list. He's on the main roster. Black. Okay, wait, you guys can't read my writing, can you? Is it that messy? Black Panther's already on the roster. Groot. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, the Guardian. Well, we've got Star Lord in there. Uh, Groot or Drax? Agent Venom. Speaking of Venom, Carnage, the DLC. Spelled Juggernaut wrong. Don't worry about the spelling. I'm here doing MS Paint. Winter Soldier, that's a good one. Now this is gonna be maybe a controversial one, but I would like Silk. I like Silk quite a bit. Fuck's sake. Ant-Man. Ant-Man's a good one, yeah. Ant-Man's a good one. Nightcrawler. Yep, Nightcrawler's a good one. Surely Shang-Chi. Yeah, Shang-Chi. Yeah, okay. Wasn't at the top of my list, but do you do Fu Manchu as well? Doctor Octopus is already on the list, bro. Wait, did I put him on the list? Yeah, there, Doc Ock. Sorry, the handwriting's really bad. Agent Venom. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we need one more. I'll put him here. We need one more. Abomination. That's a good one. Iron Fist. Nah. Mr. Negative. Bad. Agent Venom would be dope. You think? Well, Agent Venom, yeah. Now I know Agent Venom is good. I just didn't want to bombard it with too many Spider-Man-like characters. I'm trying to think. Moon Knight's a good one. Who else have I not put in there? That yeah, Daredevil's not. I'm not a huge Daredevil fan. I'll be honest with you. And the TV show's good. The character himself, I'm always like, Nova's a good one. Blackheart, that's a very good one. Blackheart. Okay, I think I can add some more. There's some cracks in this list. Let's add one here. Vision. Yeah, Vision's a good one. Punisher's already on the list, bro. Emma Frost. Hercules. That's a good pick. The Beyonder. Are you insane? What are we gonna do with the Beyonder, bro? Wonder Woman. Hey, Joey. An uncultured man would have fallen for that. Sentinel. I feel like Sentinel was really special in Marvel 3, but I'm not clamoring to see him again. Cable's a good one. Silver Surfer. Yeah, I'll put Silver Surfer on there. Why not? You get some money out of me for Silver Surfer. Alright, let's do one more down here. Wait, have we got space? Yeah, we got space for two more. We got 7 minutes. Mephisto, that's a great one. Probably spelled that wrong, but Luke Cage. Tom Cruise. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. No Psylocke. Nah, I haven't put Psylocke on here. I don't know. I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling her. I got one. Lady Death. Don't know how you would design her or Hella. One of the two. One of the two. That would be my... If you wanted to sell this game to me and you presented me with that, you're getting my money. Now, that's not to say there's not going to be more DLC. Definitely going to be more DLC. I mean, look at the amount of DLC they did for Howard the Duck. We ain't trying to hear you out, bro. We ain't trying to hear you out. I'll keep this here. Gamora. I don't know. I'm not paying for Gamora. I don't think I'm paying for Gamora. Bullseye's cool. Psylocke disrespect will not be tolerated. You're just gooning, bro. I'm looking forward to, for people that are confused as to why I'm so excited about it. I'm a massive Marvel fan. I love Marvel. Like, I've got so many comics up there. I've always been looking for an excuse to get into a Marvel fighting game, and this looks like the perfect opportunity. When Marvel 3 came out, I was so invested in Soul Calibur and Mortal Kombat. I just didn't give it the time of day. But I feel like I'm not competing anymore. I don't feel like I need to be as good as I used to be. So I can play loads of different games. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. It's definitely going to be on the channel. Right now, the only two characters I'm definitely going to use, well, so far, is Doctor Doom and Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is obviously going to be my main. Favorite hero slash villain. Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider is my favorite. My favorite, I don't know if you can really call him a villain, but Magneto, obviously, you know, like what he stands for. Spider-Man was my guy growing up. You know, I could relate to Spider-Man. He was really the only like super popular teenage superhero at the time that was going through the same sort of stuff that teenage boys were going through. So I always appreciated that. Doctor Doom is super cool. Always loved Doctor Doom. I grew up watching the Fantastic Four cartoon, the really goofy one, the one where Doctor Doom takes his car to the petrol station. So yeah, I've always liked the Fantastic Four. I'm excited to see the film. You know, I don't have high hopes because they keep on butchering Fantastic Four, but we'll see. I've got to, yeah, no, Biggie Wiggy, you're right. I've got to give them as props as well, because when I saw Miss Marvel at first, I was like, oh god, Miss Marvel, I don't want to see this. But then I was looking at it and I was like, actually, she looks kind of cool, man. Like, Arx is cooked. You don't see Magneto as a villain either. Yeah, I don't see Magneto as a villain. He's a contentious figure, definitely. But I don't see him as a villain. Marvel blows. It's all about D to the C. Well, they need to get their shit together, don't they? I was more of a DC fan. What's going on, John? I was more of a DC fan growing up, but Marvel's DC's not had their shit together for a while. I mean, they've been doing better with some of their films. Like the Batman was great. The Penguin TV show was awesome. The cartoon movies are still good. They're still really good. What about the Squirrels? I don't know, man. I put Mystique in there, so I don't feel like I need to put a Scroll in there. I mean, you could put Super Scroll, I guess. You think the Superman film might blow? One can only hope. One can only hope. The hell? What is this? All right, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because I'm getting all sorts of dumb messages. I think the Superman film's gonna do good. I'm looking forward to films coming out in the cinema. Sorry, what did Elena say? You need to see House of the Dragon, Mike. House of the Dragon. That sounds extremely familiar. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at remembering names. House of the Dragon. Oh, Game of Thrones. No, I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. I'll tell you why I don't need to see that. The reason I don't need to see that is because that is a prequel, and the way Game of Thrones ended destroyed any interest that I have in the franchise. Any interest that I have in Game of Thrones was ruined. Even if I know the show is good, Ellie told me 100 times that House of the Dragon is good, but I just can't. I can't. I'm not getting invested in Game of Thrones again after what they did. The final season of Game of Thrones was such a letdown. I was livid, livid. So I can't do it. I can't do it to myself. Just came from Buff Stream. God, he gave me egg. Wait, what happened, Lone Wolf? What happened? Game of Thrones fighting game. Heck, I wouldn't be mad if Jon Snow was in Soul Calibur. I wouldn't be mad at that. Or the Night King or something. You're more interested in the Supergirl movie. Supergirl's getting a movie. Didn't even know about that. Apparently they're re-releasing Lord of the Rings in the cinemas again soon, so I know where I'm gonna be. Love me some Lord of the Rings, man. Love me some Lord of the Rings. I went to watch the final film in the trilogy with my family, and they all hated it, and I hated them for it. I hated them for it because it got to the end of the film, and obviously the ending of the film has like 4 endings. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you love it, but they were like, "Oh my god, is it not finished yet?" And I was there like, "Shut the hell up! How dare you disrespect this masterpiece? Absolutely peak of TV, right?" Oh, I thought they were gonna. Is sound good, guys? Sound alright? Should be good.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Have I seen Brightburn? I have indeed. I actually like Brightburn. I thought it was a really good film. Good concept. Coming out with the yellow sneakers. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Wow us.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
Marvel heroes.
Including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
I heard Marvel.
Gotta have some of those.
Don't mess with me, Jeff.
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games.
Oh,
Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
I bought Repo, but I refunded it.
Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet. But it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game.
Come on.
So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Okay. Getting horror vibes.
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
Okay, I'm interested.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
What the fuck is this? I thought it was a Souls game, but clearly not. This is metal as fuck.
They'll worship you
This looks sick.
till you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither have they.
Wow. Oh, you look cool in Mortal Shell 2. I didn't even know what that was. That went. I don't even know what Mortal Shell 1 is. I've never seen it before. I'm interested. That looked pretty
That
cool.
looked great. Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Fortnite is almost unrecognizable these days. Well, it's the biggest crossover I've ever seen in my life.
Bad feeling about this.
What? This is Fortnite.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh shit, we got a legend on. Oh shit, my bad. Sorry guys, I'm trying to move the chat.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
まあ DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、 まあ、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
この
the
コロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
まあ、考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Yeah, I didn't like the first one. Wasn't really into it, but everyone's saying look out for the second one. So one of my friends loves this game to death. Graphics are phenomenal though, gotta say.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please.
She's starting to piss him off.
So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay, thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
You really don't remember me.
Can't just grab a man like that.
The girl. You're alive.
Oh! Just got him right in the nose.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Wait, what?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ、DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあ、ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど、
on
マッツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff, who was played by Mats.
This is very jarring to
By
listen to.
story, you know, he will not be in
今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マッ
this
ツさん
time,
の代わりという
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
に
Luca
なったと思う
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もしてい
it
た
was
だい
great.
た
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any
20
spoilers. You know,
Damn.
that's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a. I hope it does well. I like
All
Kojima,
right, and
but it's a
now I'd like
pass
to
from me.
introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
No idea who this is.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic-scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men.
Got some Crusader action.
I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword.
Wait, is this
Prayed
Dante?
I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only...
Yeah, it's the same story as Dante's Inferno without the hell part.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Okay. I mean, looks interesting.
That
That's
was a
interesting.
very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic
Huh?
Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Can we get a Kiryu? Because I'm not very impressed with the new Mario Kart game, I'll be honest with you guys. Huge roster of characters. Who have we got? Oh, sick! They brought him back. Jet, right? Wow! I didn't see that coming. Okay, you got my money. We're in. You got my money. Fuck Mario Kart. Wow, they got Joker in there. I mean, listen, Sega's got some amazing characters. Why not utilize them?
Time for me to win this.
Yeah, yeah, I'm buying that. Ichiban in a
Coming
racing
September,
game.
But that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Yeah, where's Akira? Where's Kiryu?
Thank you, Jeff.
Add them, I'll buy them.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Hey, throw them shots.
So you can race
here for
against
it.
all of your friends across all of the platform.
Okay.
Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Wow. Wow. Okay, Mario Kart might be in legit trouble now. They got Minecraft in there. Damn.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Oh. I thought that was Virgil for a second. I was like, what do you mean Bandai Namco?
Time. For some, it heals. For others,
Damn.
it wounds.
No slack. OJ, thank you for the $2.
Promises only oblivion.
Mario Kart, who? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
Now, where's that chest?
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Can we get some gameplay? Because this looks interesting. This is pretty cool. Wait, is this Code Vein? Oh, I've heard of Code Vein before. I've never played it, but yeah, it looks cool. Wouldn't mind trying. I need to go check out the first one now. This is what I like. Just get into trailers, no dilly-dallying around. We don't need no gish galloping. Straight into the games. This? It's a very cool looking game. End of Abyss. Interesting. Interesting.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys.
I mean, I like the art style, but I'm definitely gonna play this.
Anything to save it.
It looks cool, though.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
No, it looks sick. It really does look good. But
Troy
I'll probably
Baker.
won't get
All
around
right,
to
that's
it.
not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Game of Thrones. I know Jon Snow when I see him. That's the Night King. Damn, is that graphics or is that real?
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
There's Jamie. Damn, these graphics, I mean, I know it's cinematic, but holy shit. Impressive as hell. One day our games will really look like this. Oh, you're cut.
This is your legacy.
Set fire, bomb the bomb.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Nah, son. Know where I am. Oh shit, Jong dies this time. Oh wait, no, he did get shot, didn't he? No, he didn't get shot, did he? No, he didn't. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Game of Thrones.
So I can fix that bullshit ending in the series. Okay. Real-time strategy game. Oh yeah, I'd be interested in that. Yeah.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
I just didn't even know there was a first one. timeless song, man. This looks really good. Wow. Yeah, copyright. Yeah, well done. The stream's gonna get pulled down, man. As soon as I heard the song, I was like, yeah, well, fuck.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Them girls will cake the hell up. This looks really cool. That looked really cool. I'm not just saying that because of all the cake. That actually looked really sick.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Again, wow, these guys stretching themselves a little thin, ain't they?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Does it feel like games are getting back to making fantastical characters? Because that's how it feels to me. Like, this looks really cool. Cube, atomic unit. What the hell is atomic? I'm baffled. I need to know more about this game.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
Interesting
All right,
concept.
let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
This is
the
not
new
the
retro
Marvel we
beat-em-up
wanted.
coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Oh, I forgot about Rocket Raccoon. Look at She-Hulk. Holy shit. This actually looks sick. This is Streets of Rage vibes. There's Wolverine. Wow.
This isn't hell.
Wow, straight into another trailer.
World. What?
Onimusha! Come on!
Also, you don't have a chance.
Is he got an English accent? He ain't got a chance, lad.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Yeah, I'm involved. I mean, Onimusha's my shit, man. I love Onimusha. Very interested. It's cool that they got
That was a new look
Musashi.
at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Oh, drip sting. You know about Onimusha too, yeah? Jubei. Jubei.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
Yeah, what is it with Jeff Keighley and puppets?
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Is this meant to be Rocky?
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Was that a reference to Hajime no Ippo or something? Yeah, I'm not involved. Sorry.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Excuse me? I heard Deception.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
What?
Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents,
Slap man
poison
man's
others,
bum.
place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Looks fun, but I'm not sold.
That was Killer in, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Did we see something for this and it looked really interesting? I forgot.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
I don't know what this is.
Here, you are in control.
Can we get some gameplay? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know what to make of that. There's no gameplay.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Yeah, that game didn't look like Concord, guys. What are you talking about? I couldn't make out what was going on. Damn, left your homie behind. That is the whitest black man I've ever seen. It's a knife one. Is this a game that people are aware of? What, is this based in the Dune universe? Say Metal Gear Solid. Oh, okay, I've never read or seen Dune, but Sister's a big fan of it. Wait, did he turn on her? Oh, they turned on each other. Launch June 10th. Oh, out in a couple days. Alright. I mean, it looked alright. Not for me, but it looked alright.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
Yes. I think this is the game I'm thinking of. Maybe it's not.
Try as I might to further advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one.
Okay, this isn't the game that I was thinking of, but
Neither man,
doesn't look bad.
living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand.
What happened to Phantom Zero?
Return to the past,
Whatever it was called.
where your journey
Chrono Odyssey.
awaits.
Join the playtest team. Playtest on Steam. Now straight into another one.
Begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What is this? Do you know what this is?
While I was out. So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
Wuthering
I'm
Waves.
really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Okay.
A rat in the vessel.
They're just keeping these trailers moving, man. I respect it.
Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
You pass from me.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
We gotta find their voices or something. This is the kind of game that you play with your missus, isn't it?
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on,
What's going on, Kenjamin? Out of words. Yeah, I mean, if I had a girlfriend, that would probably be pretty fun. I ain't playing that shit on my own.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close.
Do you like Mafia?
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to, teach them a lesson. Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
I think you got a choice, mate.
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
He slapped Isabella.
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Yeah, I like Mafia. I've played all of them. They're really
And if
good.
you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Yeah, I'm not a Lego guy. Not a Lego guy at all. Never been interested in. Some people love these Lego games. I don't understand it. Not into Lego at all. Lego Mafia. Actually, John, if there was Lego Yakuza, I might play that. Lego Batman 2 is peak. I've heard a lot of people say that about. Well, the movies. If you're talking about the movies, that's different. I'm talking about the games. Talking about the game. Yeah, I'm not into the games, bro. They're not for me.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeah!
She's Sandy. Is that Sandy?
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
What is going on? Oh, hell. This is like them games you used to play on your Skybox. Who's old enough to remember There's the Skybox you used to get, and you could play the little games at the bottom, the Bumblebee game, and
It's been almost 2 years since players
there was
first
a Tom and
stepped
Jerry
into the
game,
role
I
of
think.
Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments,
Beehive
and of
Bedlam,
course,
that's it.
opposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Yeah, I didn't play the first Lies of P, but it did look good. Isn't it just another Souls game? Goddamn. So is Lies of P? Is he Pinocchio? Is this another take on Pinocchio? So is there like a lying mechanic in the game? Does your nose get bigger in the game or something? Or is this like different Pinocchio lore? I don't know, the music is winning me over, bro. There's a lying mechanic, okay. Interesting. Available today. Wow, I wish we got that for the Marvel
Yes,
fighting
that's
game.
right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement.
This is that game you were telling me to play, Doki Doki Literature Club.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
5 chairs empty.
5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
What's going on?
Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs.
What?
Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain.
What the fuck is going on?
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I think I'm gonna pass on that one just so I can sleep at night.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
What the hell is this? I thought Blade and Soul died a long time ago. I remember people were so excited about this initially, and it just sort of died out. abuse. Alright, well that's the first hour of the show. You know, maybe the second hour is gonna just blow us out of the water. Who knows? That looks like the guy in One Punch Man. Wait, was that the guy in One Punch Man? It was! They put a fucking inside Tama in this. Holy crossover. Wow. You want to get people in your game? That's how you do it. Yeah, that's how you do it. I swear I saw that guy in One Punch Man. But I thought maybe it was just a bit of a crossover. Is this seven Deadly Sins? Yep. Apparently, I never watched it. I've only seen parts of it, but apparently this anime fell off so hard. Apparently it was so great, and then it just took a nosedive. And when I heard that, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother watching it. Miscellaneous, One Punch Man is like a gag manga almost. It's just, you just watch it for the comedy and enjoy the amazing animation. Don't think too much about it. Hey.
It's available today.
Why are we getting a compilation already? I thought they said 2 hours.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents.
Jurassic Park?
Now
No, that's Jeff Goldblum.
It is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
We cannot coexist with dinosaurs. You know these idiots are probably going to resurrect dinosaurs one day. Oh, I know certain people that will love this game. Do you know, it doesn't look half bad, I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a sucker for dinosaurs, so... Yeah, if Jeff Goldblum narrates the whole game as well, not a bad idea.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hello, Celia.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Did you say my name?
Mina continues our traditions
of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger
Heard
and
my name
unravel the
again.
mysteries of a cursed island.
Sorry,
A
go.
decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Hey, chat, don't be jealous because you said my name and not yours. Followers, stand up. Man, what is this, like 4-bit or something? Now, I get you going for the retro vibe, but you might wanna upscale it a little bit. Lies of M. Nina the Hollower. I mean, she had to sneak my name in there, man. You know how it is, guys.
All right.
You know what it is.
This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says.
Final boss. Oh, the rock's gonna come out.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Deadpool.
All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape
Well,
the
it's
turd
VR,
burger
so-
of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dimmy. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Hey, maybe if you're a VR guy, that's for you.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
No, what is this? Zombies?
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
Dying
He's
Light.
experimenting
Oh,
on humans
not really
like
into
they're
Dying
lab
Light.
rats.
Electric zombies?
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Isn't this the game that you can do parkour in?
don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Okay, well, I'm sure Dying Light fans are going to be... Oh, it's coming out soon. I'm sure they're going to be thrilled with that.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Pre-ordering it right now as well. Okay, maybe.
There's the big news.
Dying Light fans
Like
are
the
happy.
Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
Don't have any memories like
At
that.
the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Yeah, definitely didn't act like a dick.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Damn. Say it to their face like that.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
Summer Games Fest really ain't doing it this year, are they? I don't feel like these are the games that you...
Nothing but the hits.
I don't feel like these are the games that you put on a show that people are waiting for. Like, I don't mean to diss them or anything, but...
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is
I mean, I don't mean to like rag on these games because I know it's hard to develop games, but I feel like the Summer Games Festival should be reserved for games that are gonna make you go, oh shit, you know?
Each moment.
Maybe there's just no oh shit games to show off.
Get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
I definitely don't want to play with some like underage girl in some RPG.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Yeah. No, not for me.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace.
Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Oh, okay, this looks interesting. Got some Sifu vibes going on here. I mean, this must be made by the same guys who do Sifu. It looks so similar. Damn, I think he's dead.
Bad dot line.
Speaking of, can we get a Sleeping Dogs 2, please? Oh, we got callbacks to the raid. Acts of Blood. That, yeah, I'd be interested in that, to be honest with you.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Man, what is going on? Surely, let's say the vegans. Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, look, listen, I like Scott Pilgrim, I do. The film was great. There's been some great media that's come out of it, but I just don't feel like, you know? The film was excellent, but I don't know. I'm just, I'm not feeling the trailer. You know, it's just.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh, okay. Okay. You don't say Resident Evil without dropping some sauce.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision.
She's a great voice actor. First Descendant's got some crazy character designs, man. They don't give a damn. See what I mean? My friend loves this game, but it's genuinely
Since
good.
the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Big hitter like witness this apathy, no fantasy. Big hitter like mix up pure alchemy, lethality. Big hitter like.
What the hell is going on?
Your hard just got harder.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
Isn't this the people that made GTA?
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your lens feed on.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Wow, this is out. Oh. It's out in a couple days. What? Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to promote it.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
Everything is connected. Everything's connected. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see some of this. I was interested in this game.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming.
They were calling this woke
It's
on
coming
Twitter.
in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stakes poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Interesting.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, wow, they actually got him out here. This guy, he's born to play villains.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Yeah, that's a good way to get people to play it.
Thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
That's
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday
more
night
Lego.
summer, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted.
We got half an hour to go, guys. We got half an hour to go, and this has been a fumble and a half.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
I don't think it's just for. I think a lot of developers just hold off on giving their games off at these sort of shows. I don't know why.
Mythical King Cobra or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
Yeah, we've already got Tekken 8, man. We don't need another party game. What do you
Oh,
right?
that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
I don't, guys, I promise you, I don't mean to sound like a hater, but I really feel like with these kinds of shows, you've got to have, if you've got 2 hours, in the first 2 hours, you've got to have at least 2 games that make people go, oh my god. And the last hour, you have another 2 games. Kick it off with a banger, end with a banger. We've had things that we've seen. There's been no like, oh shit.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Even a mere announcement. Yeah, no trailer, but guys, just letting you know, Bloody Raw is it was something. I don't know. We need GTA to save this. That's what we need.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Right, we ain't seen this game before.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge.
Am I streaming the Xbox event? Probably not.
Until
when is it?
Sisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Yeah, if I'm home, I'll stream it. It's not that any of these games are bad. It's just that
consume you before the blight does.
I feel like you need to come with some sauce, you know?
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Alright. I heard horror. Jeez! Blew that guy's head off. Wow. Jesus Christ, you better run. Hey, this does look pretty cool, I won't lie. Wow. It looks interesting. That baby. LOL. Yeah, that big boot to the baby might have sold me.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in
baby
total.
got yeeted.
In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
I don't even know what this is. Mecha Break? Anyone looking forward to this?
The Thoracic Federation. To advance its Project Enterprise.
Let the teddy go, mate. Is there gameplay? I think this is a bad man. Well, I have no idea what the game plays like, so I don't know what to make of that.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Mechanicals approaching.
What the hell is this? Bug's Life? Bug's Life Unreal Engine 5.
Stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Man, they got us starving out here right now.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
30th anniversary, eh? What's that? Fighting games are pretty old. Oh, Resident Evil. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get this party on the road.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Okay, well, at least it's something. We know it's coming.
Thank
we know
you,
it's coming.
Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Nah, that is something. If they're not ready to show us, that is something. Is that Kenny Omega? You know Kenny Omega loves fighting games.
Let's rumble.
That Alex.
Alex.
What the fuck is going on? Is Alex in Viper? They got Kenny as Viper. Ingrid. Saga. Oh my days.
Street Fighter 6.
Wow. Hey, Street. So Sagat's the first character to show up. That's how you do a fucking trailer, Bandai Namco. That's how you do a trailer. I hope you're watching, Harada. That is how you get people excited. What an excellent selection of characters. I did not see Ingrid coming. What is this, Black Dynamite's cousin or something? Alex, Viper, Ingrid, and Sagat. That's a solid lineup, man. That's a solid lineup. I wish Bandai Namco would see that and be like, this is what we need to do. They piss me off, man. Now the Street Fighter players, they have their whole roadmap. They know what to look forward to. Ingrid, damn, I was not expecting that. I didn't see the leak, so I didn't know. You don't care about Alex. There's a lot of people that do though. Don't remember, he's the main character of Street Fighter 3, so having him there now, Street Fighter 6 is the latest in the timeline. It's a big deal.
Adios.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi.
I've been waiting for this.
Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
I've been waiting for this. This is my game of the show. Finally, I get something.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Female Wukong. It basically looks like Wukong. And Wukong was great.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Damn, look at those costumes. Yep. Yep, that is me.
Gotta rescue them. This one we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Yeah, I played Wolong. What is this? This is Def Jam.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang's getting their own game. They're playing Cream as well. Yeah, I'll play that. I'll play it. 100% play that. When is it coming out? I'll play that. Yeah, you know the soundtrack in that game's gonna smack.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang: Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Literally, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Guild Wars 2 being played.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared
Never paid any
struggles
attention to
form
it.
fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story, my story is yours.
This Fall Guys or so. Is it called Fall Guys? I think. Is it Fall Guys, the party game? We got 14 minutes to go. We got no Kingdom Hearts, no GTA 6, Wuthering Waves. So this is the game that was shown earlier. Yeah, Sonic was good actually. It wasn't like I mean, it was good, but it's I'm not gonna write home about it.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back.
Cyberpunk is on Switch too.
And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Damn, trading teeth for boots and then vomiting it up. Not a good look, mate. And then lying in your own sick. That's down bad.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Yeah, it looks like one of those PS2 games you remember fondly. Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty crazy actually.
You still look a little unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Firing shots here.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
All right, mate. Kids watching it.
Their water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
I've seen my friends playing Splitgate 2, but I've seen it pop up. I've never seen gameplay.
He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one, they got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that on the way. Oh my God, they did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're in natural.
I mean, it looks interesting. The stream's getting copyright. Well, it was getting copyright. All these streams, any game show stream that people do, they get copyright strikes. But it doesn't affect your channel. You just gotta. You can either cut it out, but you end up cutting out too much of the show. So I just leave it up as it is.
This is Splitgate.
Yeah, not for me.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Virtua Fighter. Oh no, it's the other one. Alright, I'll take it. Fine, no problem. It's the Yakuza game. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, Project Century, that was it. (1943). Interesting take on Japan. They still got the same sound. I rate it. Whoa, that's big. Damn, we're dodging bullets now, yeah?
Got a name?
Mako Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
He's probably going to be a guest character in Virtua Fighter. I'll bet you any money.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here.
You are really
at
talking
Summer
this
Game
up.
Fest.
You better deliver, Jeff. You better deliver. What is this? What is this, the getaway or something? Unidentified disease. It's not, this can't be Resident Evil 9. Surely.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
It does look like Capcom hair, doesn't it?
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago.
This is
Perhaps
Resident
it's
Evil,
time for you
no?
to face the past. Grace.
Evil Within? I don't think so.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
What the hell is going on?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Wait, that's Raccoon City, no? This is Raccoon City. Resident Evil 9, it's called Requiem, okay. Yes, we got something, guys. We got something. It's not even that long away. February's not that long away.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
No, that said
Glad we kept it a
RE9.
surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our
Come on,
live Summer
spin-off.
Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks
All
to
right,
you, Lucy.
whoa.
Great job co-hosting. All
Let's
right,
discuss.
That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Games.
Let's discuss before we end this. The show was not good. The show was not good. And that's not to crap on. You know, all of these developers. It's not to crap on them, but I feel like with these sort of shows, you gotta have shit like that. Now, luckily, we got one game. Oh, I got two. The Yakuza game. I'm looking forward to that. There wasn't really much to go off there. That Resident Evil stole the show. Yeah, Capcom carried, man. Street Fighter and Resident Evil. For us, anyway, they carried. Onimusha was in there. Yeah, it was the Capcom show for us. They said new gameplay style for Resident Evil 9, which I am super happy to hear because I do not like the first person. I'm not interested in playing Resident Evil 8. I'm just gonna look it up and find out how it all ends. I really don't want to play. I've got it down there. I just can't be able to play. I don't like first person horror. So they said new gameplay style. They're shifting the gameplay. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Because I don't need Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 again. That's done now. Let's yeah, State of Play cleared this easily. Dude, FPS games are not that bad. No, FPS games are not that bad, but I don't like FPS horror. I don't like FPS horror. It's just I've never been able to get into it. I'm not interested. I hope it goes back to third person. We shall see. Yeah, I mean, the show was not good. It didn't deliver as a 2-hour show. The State of Play was definitely better. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. Onimusha, Street Fighter 6, Resident Evil, and the new Yakuza game, I can't remember its name, something got State of Heaven or something. Those were the main highlights. Sonic as well. Sonic was pretty good. I'm glad to see they're putting guest characters in the game because, you know, there's chances for Akira to show up now. Kiryu, Ichiban's in there, Joker's in there. But yeah, it wasn't the best show. How'd you feel, Ellen? You took time off work to watch this. It's 9 months away. Nah, 9 months ain't a long time, bro. We got so much shit to do in that 9 months. We got so many games coming out. I mean, there's games coming out that I want to play. You know, there's Demon Slayer's coming out for me soon. We're getting a Tekken update. Besides, you know, we're all adults here. We all work a lot. That time it's gonna go like that. The only thing I'm pissed about is when that game is coming out when I'm gonna be in Australia. My friend's getting married. I'm gonna be in Australia when that game comes out. I'll be back the day before. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. So yeah, it wasn't a good show. I'll be honest. State of Play was good. I enjoyed State of Play. I thought it was good. There was games in there that I didn't think I'd play, but I thought was still really interesting. There was a lot of filler in here. So it's not that they were bad games by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, you know, when am I going? I'm going to Australia in February for my friend's wedding, but I think I'm back on the 26th, so I'll be back the day before Resident Evil comes out. So I might even stream it. If the gameplay is what I'm looking for, I might stream it. I'll just look up the ending of Resident Evil 8 or find out the story. I can't bother to play it. I started it and I was like, I can't get into this. I did finish Resident Evil 7 because it was new. But I was after Resident Evil 7, I was like, yeah, I don't want to play a first-person Resident Evil again. Just play it? No, bro, I ain't got time. I'm not gonna spend my time playing a game I don't want to play. You hope Kingdom Hearts never comes back? Hey, Jojo, you are playing with fire, bro. You can't say that around these bits. Now, what I am going to start today, what I am going to finish, sorry, is Yakuza Infinite Wealth, because I need to start Pirate Yakuza, and I need to play Dynasty Warriors Origins. All these games have got piling up. So, RE8 also has a third person. Oh, does it? Well, that's too bad. I've already made my mind up. Sonic Racing going to be a budget option for sure. Yeah, but you know, Sega's my favorite publisher, so I'm happy to play their game. I'm not buying the Switch 2. I'm not buying the Switch 2. Like my brother's got it. I saw him playing Mario Kart, and I'm not that impressed. Really not that impressed. So yeah, I'm not getting it. If it ever goes on sale, then I might pick it up. But for now, it doesn't really seem worth it. Skip Pirate Yakuza? Hell no, bro. Why would I do that? Yeah, £80, $120. That's insane. That's insane. Let's see who's leading the charge in terms of the most chats. Real King is the #1 chatter. This community leaderboard is quite funny. I don't know what it does though. Like, a place for people to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. Yeah, but what do you guys get out of that? Okay, I don't know. Weird feature. When do we get another Down Bad stream? We're not gonna do another Down Bad stream until maybe September. We try to space them out. Unless, do you guys know of any dating simulator games that are really good that I haven't played? Because the last ones have been very, very mid. I haven't been able to find one that is as good as the original one that we played. So until I can find one that is Doki Doki, isn't Doki Doki Literature Club, wasn't that? Yeah, I don't know, man. These are lollies, bro. I don't know about. Yeah, I'm gonna hard pass on that one. I'm gonna hard pass on that one, man. I got banned by Alexis. Bro, they ain't lollies. They look like it, or maybe I was. Doki Doki Literature Club. I mean, they kind of are. They're just in school uniform. DMC5 is valid, Mike. Yeah, DMC5 is awesome. I finished DMC5 like 3 times. Bunny Garden. Bunny Garden. No, I don't want to play. I don't want to play like. I don't want to play these anime hentai looking games. Yeah, hard pass on this one. Has to be real women. Capcom sale began yesterday. I've got too many games to play, so I'm not going to buy anything. Unless there's anything of significance on there. It's a horror game. Am I into hentai? No, these guys are trying to get me to play these hentai games. I don't want to play them. I don't like hentai. As much as Urban Boy tried to clip me out of context, contrary to popular belief, I am not a fan of hentai. Not at all. You're surprised that I'm not into hentai? Why are you surprised that I'm not into hentai? Don't lie. What do I have to? Why would I lie to you? For what reason? When I was growing up, like, we didn't know what it was until someone came into school with this thing called Sailor Moon X. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he was like, it's this thing called hentai. I was like, what the hell is hentai? And I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's anime corn. So we looked at it and I was like, after watching it for a bit, I was like, why would anyone watch this? I've always had that mindset. I've always just been like, why would I watch this? Like, I don't understand. What do I get out of this? The furthest that I will go is High School of the Dead. Like those animes that kind of push it. What was it? Was it Ikki Torzen? I think it was Ikki Torzen. Yeah, Ikki Torzen kind of pushed it, I think. I think those are called like Eki or something. But full on hentai, no, not at all. You ain't seen Ikki Torzen? Ikki Torzen's quite old now, but yeah. So yeah, Summer Games Fest, I would give it a 4 out of 10, I think. And that extra 2 points comes from, well, the extra 3 points comes from Resident Evil. Two out of 10. Damn, that's harsh. That's right. Now I'm gonna give it 4. There were a couple of things in there: Onimusha, Street Fighter 6, Resident Evil 9, and what else did they show us? I think that was it. Oh, the Yakuza game. Yeah, but it wasn't enough. 7 out of 10, Daniel. Damn you, that's generous. Street Fighter, yeah, but it's new. It's new content, bro. Like those are brand new characters. That's big. That's big. Seven is mid now. Yeah, 7's not mid. 7's a pretty good rating. That trailer was dog shit. That's because you're not. You ain't got no respect for Kenny Omega. Okay, go watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, and then you come back here and you let me know. All right, what events have we got coming up? What have we got coming up? We're midway through June. There's nothing really on, is there? Let's have a look before we end this.
Brain sus.
Day of the Devs thing is Max just looking at Street Fighter 6. Yeah, it looks like the shot that everything's done. We got the Game Awards in December. Yeah, I saw the Switch 2's been hacked. Yep, I saw that. Crazy. Didn't last very long. Also, I forgot to mention, you guys recommended that Korean horror film to me, Gomanji Asylum on Amazon. I watched it finally. I've got to say, for a film that is an hour and a half long, I don't think an hour of it with no horror is okay. I watched it. It got to the part where the horror starts kicking off, and I paused it because I was like, I feel like I've been here for a long time. I paused it, and it said 1 hour and 1 minute. And I looked at the runtime, and it said 1 hour and 32 minutes. I was like, an hour of fuck all. The last half an hour was interesting, but it all happened so quickly that I was like, yeah, it wasn't that good. So what I want to do now before I go off stream is I'm in the mood to watch a horror. Can you guys give me some recommendations for a good horror film? I want to get in bed now. I'm going to get a nice tip. Fuck's sake, that's going to get clipped. We're going to get a nice tea. Fuck's sake. Oh man, it's over. That's it. It's over. Can you imagine if I was still beefing with Fate? That would have been it. That would have been the clip to end all clips. I didn't even say no homo. Fuck's sake. Anyway, let's forget that happened. Okay, no Diddy, no homo. Pause. Mistake. I meant to say PG tips and then get in bed. Because, PG tips is the name of our tea bags out here. I've seen the Wailing, Kobe. I've seen the Wailing. No wonder I don't have a girlfriend. This is it, bro. This is it. There was some girl that was watching the stream just now thinking, I kind of like him. And she heard that. Gone. Gone. All right, guys, let's get away from the your homoerotic thoughts. Okay, let's get back to the task at hand. I am looking for a horror film. Can somebody recommend me a horror film? Thank you, Eleanor. I appreciate you. You know, Eleanor, you come to London, I'll take you on a date. I'll take you on a date, Eleanor. The Ring. I've seen The Ring. Pulse Cairo. But just bear in mind, yeah, these films need to be on either Netflix, Hell House LLC. That's a good one, Kobe. My sister was telling me about that, actually. I should watch that. I've seen Parasite. I've seen Haunted Mansion. Lord of the Rings. What? Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, I'm not going to torture myself. Hell House LLC. I think that's going to be the winner, guys. If I want horror Tekken Season 2. You know what? Before I go off stream, actually, I gotta say this, because even though we're having a great time here, we're having a great time. Even you guys have clipped me out of context once again. Urban Boy, please, please, please do not turn that into another one of your beats. Do not turn that stupid clip into one of your beats. I swear to God, I will hunt you down, broski. I will hunt you down to Chinatown. Yeah, even though we're having a good time here, I've got to say one thing. Because I know that there's someone watching right now that hates my guts. And every single time I make a Tekken video expressing my thoughts on the current state of the game, you got some guy in the comments section just absolutely ripping you as a human being to shreds. Cussing you out when you're just talking about a game. So if you are watching and you're one of those people doing that, you need to grow up, okay? Some of the comments that I got the other day, I was reading them and I was like, wow, these are grown men. Are you that upset? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm planning on putting together a Tekken podcast, because there's been a bit of shit talking going on, and you know I do love my shit talkers, and we're going to have some of these people on. And I'm going to get Shinblade back on as well. I spoke to Shinblade a couple of days ago. That was a very funny stream, so I'm going to get Shinblade back on. But there's going to be a couple of call-outs, because I don't appreciate those comments. They didn't bother me, but I don't appreciate them. And grown men talking like that, I'm going to need you to turn your cam on so I can get a good look at you. Not a threat or anything like that. I need to look into the eyes of the man that cussed me out, cussed my mother, told me to go and do one. One guy said that gamers like you should be curb stomped. I need to look into the eyes of the men that get pressed when I say that Season 2 has problems, to the point where you want to American X me. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Crazy talk. Invite Buff when you can. I invited Buff on once, but yeah, I can invite him. I can invite him on again. Someone came in here not too long ago and said, Buff guy's community hates my guts. I was like, why? What did I do to them? Yeah, talking mad reckless over the internet, man. It's not. You shouldn't talk to people like that. That's crazy. We should all be singing Kumbaya. Just a game, right? Did you hear the divorce of Donald Trump and Musk? I did hear about that. I don't want to talk about politics too much because I know people hate it, but I saw what Elon Musk said on Twitter and I was like, damn. That better not be true, because there's going to be a lot of people that are upset. So we'll see. We'll see. You can't escape Elon Musk's Twitter because he makes you follow him. And even if you don't follow him, it pops up everywhere. So everyone saw that tweet. That tweet was crazy. I'm not going to lie. Button check comment section always rips into you. Yeah, I know. Button check comment section rips me all the time. Do you know what? I get ripped a fair amount on the internet, but do you know what? I did it to myself. I did it to myself because I don't like playing one game. And I like to talk about loads of different things, so I've annoyed different communities. I go onto Twitter every day and I'm blocked by somebody. I'm like, what did I do to you? But it's okay, you know. I signed up for that. Alright, see you later, Dong Dong. Mike, you have Steam. Can you add me, please? I do have Steam, but I never really use it. I only play indie horror games on there, but when I go on there, I'll add you. Yeah, all that over Tekken 8, bro. Do you want to see some of the comments? Let me show you. Let me show you a comment that I got. I was like, what the? I was reading. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Where is he? There he is. This is one of the. I don't know. This isn't one of the worst ones. He's basically just saying. Now, I want to preface this by saying that this oldie Tron, who's apparently an old school player from Chinatown Fair, is calling me bitch this, bitch that. Called me a retard just because I was expressing my Oh, did he delete his comment? Yeah, he deleted his comment. You can see it here. He left a comment cussing me out. But it's gone now. He deleted it. Basically, I received a bunch of comments on this video. Hey guys, how we will do? The Tekken 8 situation is dire. And the funny thing is that the people that were commenting were saying, they were saying, oh, you guys don't get together and make comprehensive breakdowns of what the issues are, even though we have. But just to go one step further, Jinmei, you guys know Jinmei, right? She's one of the best Devil Jin players in the Philippines. She's put together a 30-page, basically a dossier, like a 30-page Bible passage of the issues in Tekken 8 just with Devil Jin. Just with one character. So you get people like this. Now I have invited him to the stream. I said, please come to the stream so I can cook you in front of everyone. I don't know if he'll show up. And there's a couple of other players on Twitter that I've invited. So that should be fun. That should be fun. But for anyone saying that we don't know what we want, we do know what we want. We do know what we want. We've spoken about it multiple times. The Tekken team doesn't know how to listen. That's the problem. But regardless of all of that, just pointing out that you're not happy with the state of a game has people saying that they want to curb stomp you, or that they want to that you're an artard, or you're like, some guy called me some a derogatory term to refer to gay people, and I was just like, bro, we're just talking about video games here. Can we relax? Can we chill? Curb stomp over a game's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But you know, I've seen it multiple times now. I mean, every time Technicals post, obviously, like, he gets a lot of hate, and I think Technicals is doing a great job in the community cleaning out all the garbage. So obviously I back him. You know, you need to back people like that. I get some crazy comments from people in the Strive and Melee community, man. Some of them will just outright block me. They feel bold because of the screen they're behind. Thing is, bro, is that, like, I'm not even like, I'm not being threatening or anything. It's nothing like that. I'm just being like, we're just talking about games. That's all it is. Just talking about games. I don't understand why people get so pressed about it. It's very, very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. But we are going to do a stream with Tom Brady as well, because Tom Brady's not happy with the MK Legacy collection. He's identified some issues with it. Issues that relate mostly to Mortal Kombat 4. Things that I was too young to know at the time, although I do know them, but they didn't really affect me, so he's going to want to talk about that. Yeah, basically, long story short, in Mortal Kombat 4, there's a well-known issue where some characters can't attack for the first 15 frames of the match. So when it says round 1 go, there's some characters that can't move, and so some other characters can get full combos on them. So they have no choice but to eat 50% damage. And they apparently have not patched it out, which is going to make half the cast unviable. And They didn't change it. Which, you know, when we're playing it on stream, I could just say to people, when it says round 1 fight, just hold back for the first 15 frames, and that will stop the problem. But obviously, if you're going to hold a Mortal Kombat 4 tournament, that's going to be a massive, massive issue. There's also no MK Gold, which they should have in the... I'm assuming they're going to announce MK Gold and Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I'm assuming those will be in the collection as well, because those are really the ones from the arcade era that are missing right now, that are notable. Those are the only two, really. And then obviously there's a chance, there's a chance the 3D era games could get in there. I think there's more of a chance that Mortal Kombat 9 is actually going to be in this collection than the 3D era games. I think that MK Gold, MK Trilogy, and MK9 are going to get announced for this collection. And I think Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, and MK vs DC will be their own separate game. That's what I think is going to happen. Tekken 8 equals Sonic 06. Hey, we don't accept Sonic 06 slander around here, mate. Yeah, I could see MK9 being in there as well, because MK9 is very close to the it's a modern take on the original arcade run. So I could see that definitely being a thing. I think it's going to be MK Gold, MK Trilogy, and MK9 are going to be the final announcements for the collection. And then I think they'll do the 3D era collection. And then I think they'll announce their actual game. Mortal Kombat in the modern age will be put on ice. And we'll maybe see it in 5 years, which I'd be okay with that. I'd be alright with that. Yeah, I think Injustice 3 is coming next, definitely. They need to operate like Capcom. Yeah, well, a lot of people need to operate like Capcom. There is a lot of pressure now on Harada and Michael Murray and Nakatsu to do a Tekken collection, because you've got Capcom, they've done however many now at this point. Mortal Kombat has finally locked in and done their one. Now it's like, yo, Tekken, where's the collection? Where's the collection? And while you're at it, can we get a Soul Calibur collection as well? I would like, at least, Soul Calibur 3, 4, and 5 put onto a collection. Because Soul Calibur 2 is already going to be on the Switch, so I don't know if you want to... But you can, in theory, put Soul Blade, Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 3, 4, and 5 on a collection. I think they can do it. Smash Bros. Collection? No, we don't want to... No, I won't go there. I can't relate to female characters in Street Fighter 6. I can't relate to female characters. Street Fighter 6 has way too many female... The guy looks like a diabetic bum. They are ruining a good thing at Cat. What? Alright, bro. First of all, thank you for the donation. Saga looks like a diabetic bum. Alright, well, let's get the Street Fighter trailer up. Thank you for the donation. That's a wild comment. There's also not too many women in the game. That's an odd take. Street Fighter 6. Is what is it, season 3 trailer now? Okay. So Kenny Omega does his thing. Saga. What part of I'm sorry, what part of that looks diabetic to you? L. Stevens. Sagat looks very cool. Looks like he's been in the mountains with like people from, I don't know, like Serbia or something. Viper looks great. No, right. Okay, wait. Let's go through them one at a time. Who thinks Sagat looks good? Who thinks Sagat looks good here? We got Street Fighter's Fakuram. Yeah? Right, everyone's in agreement. Sagat looks good. Who thinks Viper looks good? I think she looks better than what she did in Street Fighter 4 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I like this look of Viper. She looks very, very cool to me. Take that black thing off. What black thing? Then you got Alex here. Move up a bit. Alex looks cool. I think he looks really cool. I like how his hat is matching his tattoos. Ingrid's looks questionable. I'm not gonna lie. Ingrid looks a little bit odd. It might just be the character portrait. I think they all look sick. Now there was some gameplay in here. Now let's just slow this down. Take a nice proper look at this. You think Sagat looks diabetic, bro? Yeah, I'm sorry, but like, listen, once again, I appreciate the donation. I really do. Very, very kind of you. But I don't. Sagat looks sick. He looks like Sagat. Who's Ingrid? Ingrid was in Street Fighter Alpha. He's bald. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sagat is usually bald. You prefer Ingrid's OF costume? You prefer Ingrid's OnlyFans costume? You might have the wrong Ingrid, bro. We're talking about Street Fighter over here. Bro just hotted himself up. Self-report. That's hilarious. Damn son. OG, it's too late. It's too late, Super Dragon Yoshi. You've been outed. Yeah, Sagat looks good, man. I think you're tripping. The Tiger Shot looks good. The stage, I mean, look at the stage. The classic Thailand stage, but you've got his tiger over here. You've got the kids playing in the back. Got a bull over here. Got a new tiger knee. Yeah, man, he looks tough. He looks tough. Stage is clean, yeah, man. Street Fighter's cooking, man. Street Fighter's cooking. I might need to invest some more time into it. They're really doing it the right way. Now the Street Fighter players know exactly what they're paying for. They know the roadmap. They have an idea and understanding of where things are going. And they have something to look forward to. And look at the turnaround time. We just got Eleanor. Eleanor just came out. Right? And they did a good job with Eleanor as well. And what? It's been, what, a week? 2 weeks? Bang. Straight in, more characters. Now, someone explain to me why Harada and the Tekken team are not doing this. I don't understand. These guys, they're releasing the same amount of characters. They both release 4 characters per season. But somehow, the Tekken team can't seem to get it down right. It's been 2 days. What, 2 days since Eleanor came out? Has the turnaround been that quick? Two days, that's crazy. Yeah, this is why, okay, for anyone that's watching us, like, why you guys always complain at Bandai Namco? It's because of shit like this. It's because the standards have changed within fighting games, and they don't seem to be keeping up. And of course, as the customer base, we're gonna tell them. Sorry for calling out the big corporation that you hold so dear to your heart, but there is a standard, and they're not meeting it. I don't see like what the issue is in telling them that. I mean, it's not just Tekken. Bandai Namco are doing this with a lot of their games. A lot of their games. We just had Bleach Rebirth of Souls, and everybody that was excited to play that game said, yeah, the gameplay looks great. And the gameplay is. It's glitchy, there's bugs and there's things that need to be fixed, and characters that are too powerful, but the foundation of the game is solid because Tamsoft make good games. What does Bandai Namco do? They release a fighting game with no spectator and no ranked. Until this day, we have had no comeback, no updates or anything. And imagine they sent out a message saying we're considering ranked. I'm sorry, did you like go into cryo sleep or something? Is it your first fighting game? And what a shame. What a shame, because Bleach Rebirth of Souls was genuinely a fun fighting game. And I really did try. I tried. Like, for those of you that don't know, that think I'm lying, I entered big tournaments of it. I'll show you one. I'll just show you a little clip because your boy was a standout player in the tournament, so I gotta represent. Let me show you. Where is it? Here it is. I'll show you guys, just so you know, like I really did try this game. I really tried. So this is from Globecu's page.
I hosted the biggest Bleach Rebirth of Souls tournament in Europe. I hosted the biggest Bleach Rebirth of Souls tournament in Europe in order to find out who the best players are and who the best characters are. And the results were not what I was expecting. This is the story of an anime game legend, an FGC content creator.
See? I was a standout player in this goddamn tournament. I put Renji on the map. I put this character on in front of the whole anime community. They were like, why is this Tekken guy over here? And I said, excuse me? Excuse me? Do you guys want to see me cook someone? Let me show you what happened when I went up against somebody. So this is Paul's.
Bad luck. But then we got an Urahara versus Bankai Ichigo, and that was pretty good. Followed by that was another Urahara versus Bankai Ichigo. Bro, what are the odds here? But the first big match in pools that we were looking forward to was probably John Lucifer versus Mike Hollow. John Lucifer finished top 6 in Sparking Zero on Ultimate Burst last year, so I knew he would be the first real test for the content creator. But turns out the one being tested and failing was June.
You see the damage?
Mike is just constantly Mr. Hollow out here, constantly in his face.
That guy's an anime legend.
No
I battered him.
Needed. No soul break needed.
Battered him.
Just popping the raw Keycon moves here.
Hollow beat him without losing a single stock, without even going into Awakening. And game 2 wasn't much different.
I didn't even show him my ultimate power
this time, but his Konpaku was still untouched. Convincing win that led him out of pools and into the top 48. And it's here that we also found a lot of new names to the scene.
Yeah, so I went through the tournament. Did I fight Sudrops? No, somebody else was. Your Sudrops was using Renji as well. There were some banger matches in here. Yeah, so this was this match that I played.
Alice moves on to top 8, and that's what matters at the end of the day. He gets the hit right there, and that's going to be enough. And playing against Atlas was going to be the winner of this next set. We've got another nail, but this time going up against a Renji. Let's see how she deals with his Bankai.
You gotta play this careful. No meter.
I knew that people didn't know how to deal with my Renji.
This is just game, no? This is segment. Oh, what a sidestep.
Wait, sidesteps work?
Whoa!
Oh, you can actually play this perfect then. Your guard is gone.
Okay.
There's no shots. You can't sidestep that.
Listen, I tried with Bleach, guys. I
wouldn't
tried.
play against this without a counter.
And this wasn't the only tournament that I entered. I entered loads of Bleach tournaments. I even won the King of the Hill on Biscuit's channel. So I went into top 8, and then who did I fight? Yeah, so I had a really intense match.
Was trying to optimize when to pop the evolution. Helia took advantage of that with this sick confirm from knives straight into Hakugeki, securing his...
I just want you to bear in mind, these guys that I'm playing against in this tournament, these are the best anime players in North America and EU. This one was EU. These are the best anime players in EU. Easily. And this is across Demon Slayer, Ultimate Ninja Storm, Rebirth of Souls, Sparking Zero. These are the absolute pinnacle in our region.
Place in
and I came in here and
the other
I said,
semifinal was Mike Hollow
the
versus
FGC on the
Atlas-sama.
map.
Another Rangy, but this time Hollow also knows Yamamoto really well. Those are basically his two characters. And so, predictably, the first game was all about Hollow. Pre-standard Rangy game, Yamamoto could not deal with his Bankai and superior range at all. What was not so predictable though was the adaptation in game 2. Atlas-sama had a way better start and forced Rangy to activate his Bankai with 7 stocks of health still left. And so the Bankai ran out before Hollow was able to get the kill, and that sent us to game 3. Hollow believed in this matchup, however, so he didn't switch characters. He took 2 early stocks, but Atlas replied with 4 stocks back. But he didn't notice the heat gauge, and so he went into overheat and lost a ton of health for it. And that led to him losing another 2 stocks quickly, and having 5 stocks against a Rangy with Bankai is just too dangerous.
But his health is looking very low, so this ain't looking good for Atlas.
Yeah, this is not looking good at all. I mean, he does have 150 SP, he can SP2, but the guard damage is insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's gonna SP2
yeah,
right
that
here.
was nice, but
Frames.
oh no. One more hit.
This is a losing.
Oh, he didn't even block. Oh no. And Mike Hollow seals the deal with his Zabi Maru's Roar. And he's through to the next round.
Anyway, not to bore you guys with the whole tournament. But yeah, I tried, Bandai Namco, I tried my best with this goddamn game. I really did. I entered the Discord tournaments. I went to Globeku. I mean, Globeku's got a massive channel, yeah? It's 406,000 subscribers, yeah? You can see here. He tried as well. They really did put the work in. But Bandai Namco did us dirty again. There's no spectator lobbies in this game. Do you know how we're doing this tournament? Gloku has to do share play. He's share playing this. That's what they did to us. There's no ranked on this game for me to go and grind. No ranked whatsoever. Yeah, they killed the game. Do you know how many people are playing it on Steam right now? And this game was genuinely good. 150. 150 people are playing right now on Steam. And PlayStation's probably like 300. They killed the game. This game genuinely has a fantastic battle system. Let me see if I could actually show you, because I don't use these characters anymore. In the members area, I uploaded. So this is me taking on this is me taking on the best player in the Middle East. But this is the top guy. I switched characters. I went over to Cayenne. And I love this game. The battle system is so good. And I played this guy. He was a lot of fun to play. But yeah, he's the top player in the Middle East. He's one of the best players in the world. And me and him were going back and forth. Like, we're pretty much dead even. So I tried. I really did try this game. But they sold us out. And you know what else pisses me off? We've got Demon Slayer coming out, which it's not Bandai Namco, but it is another anime game. But they didn't even release it with Spectator before. They had to add it in afterwards. Imagine, this game is actually sick. The gameplay is actually sick. It's a ton of fun. So, and you know, on top of that, I went to I don't know if I could show you guys that actually. I don't know if I could have the footage anywhere. I went to a tournament. It was Tendo's tournament in central London, and I won it. It was a Sparking Zero tournament, and I won it. Like, I'm quite big on the anime games. I really do enjoy playing them. I don't even think he's got the footage of it. I'm really big on the anime games. Like, I love playing them. I tried to put in the work for them, but Bandai Namco just sell us out every single time. And they're doing it with Tekken now. That is why people get so pissed off at Bandai Namco. They have a monopoly on all the anime fighting games, and they've got Tekken and Soul Calibur. And they just continuously keep on doing us dirty. Like, it doesn't have to be like this. This game, all it needed was ranked and spectator. That's all it needed, because as you can see, for the most part, I'm playing a guy in the Middle East. The connection's good. They sold us out. They sold us out. And this game is perfect. You can do good space control in it. Combos they're not hard to do, but you know, there's good mix-ups in the game, good pressure. You know, it's sad. I really wanted to like play this game properly, but I can't. Like, there's only so much you can do without ranked and spectator. This game does need balance updates, Toad. It does, but this is a good game. This foundation was solid. First of all, it has a battle system we've never seen before, and it was executed pretty damn well for the first time. Pretty damn well, and they killed it. They killed their own game when they knew the community was doing everything they could to support it. They killed it. Who kills their own game? Anyway, Bandai Namco pissed me off, man. They really do get under my skin sometimes. I'd love to talk to them and be like, what is your problem? Yeah, I've been glazing it as well, Toad. I've been glazing this game as well. But, I mean, we gotta call a spade, man. They killed this game. They killed it. So, yeah, and then obviously now, we've got... let's see if we can... We've got this coming up. Which I'm very excited for. Now this is another anime fighting game. For those of you that don't know, this is Demon Slayer. I loved the first one. This game has some of the best super attacks you'll ever see in anything. Absolutely loved the first one. I actually ended up beating a lot of the top players in EU. But I wasn't making myself known at the time. Don't fall for it again. The thing is that Demon Slayer 1 didn't launch with lobbies, but they did add it in. They did add it in. So there's no reason why this shouldn't have lobbies, because Demon Slayer 1 has lobbies now. And it functions properly. It functions just like Tekken. And it has ranked as well. So there's no reason why Demon Slayer 2 shouldn't have it. They should just be building on what they had before, which seems to be what they're doing. Like, everything seems to be like building on what they had. So the game's got some legacy behind it, which is a really good thing. And from the people that I've spoken to that were at EVO Japan where they were demoing this, everyone said it's really good. And you know, they've updated a lot of things. So I'm gonna be on this as well. But yeah, a lot of the people that come to my channel, they're like, oh, you just talk about games, you don't play them. I don't always put tournament footage on my page, because the page is more about social commentary on games. But I'm at these tournaments. I went to 2 Sparking Zero tournaments in London. I won both of them. I've placed well on Bleach. I'm going to place well on Demon Slayer. But there's only so much that we can do as a community if these games if these games are not supported by their developers. The only saving grace for Demon Slayer, in my opinion, is that Sega is the publisher, and I have more faith in Sega than I do Bandai Namco. I'm really looking for another. Okay, this is another thing that CyberConnect have done, and Sega. They won't let people record footage of the game on the screen. Everything has to be off screen, so you can't even see how beautiful the game actually is. And this is probably the most gorgeous looking fighting game that is going to be out this year. You can't even see how gorgeous the game is because they won't let people record the gameplay. You have to record it on a TV. I'm sorry, but like, are these people silly or something? Fighting games are already a niche. And then arena fighters are a niche within a niche. And it's like they don't understand. Like, you've got content creators like Gloku, like myself, like Biscuit, like all these people that are happy to capture your game and promote it. Happy to, because I love this game. And you're saying to them, no, you can't. So now we can't even see how beautiful this game actually is. Can someone explain the logic to me? What kind of nonsense? Like, you can't tell watching this how good looking this game is. I don't know if there's any, I don't know if you can see it in here. Did they allow you to? Nope, this is still captured off screen. Let me see if they've got the actual trailer for it. So you can see how gorgeous this game actually is. The new trailer. I think this, but even these trailers, they're not in 4K, so you can't even really see how gorgeous these games are. It's a shame. It's a massive shame that they do this. These developers just don't understand. They don't get it. Now imagine, just imagine this in 4K. Imagine this in 4K. This game is absolutely stunning. Animations are stunning. Sometimes I'm playing the original one, and I'm looking at it and I'm not paying attention because of how beautiful looking it is. This isn't a Bandai Namco game, by the way, but it is an anime fighting game. And even though it's one of the better ones, if not the best one, it's, you know, we're still scared because it's CyberConnect. But this isn't Bandai Namco. This is Sega. So I hold more hope that Sega's not gonna fumble. Looks exactly like the show. Yeah, it does. It's a gorgeous game. Music on point. The only problem once again, of course, is there's no crossplay. So, a word of advice to any of you that plan on getting this game. I tried to warn people that were getting Rebirth of Souls. I'm gonna warn the chat again, even though people don't like listening for some reason. Do not buy anime games on PC. I'm gonna repeat that. Do not buy anime games on PC. You will regret it. There's never been an anime game that came out that people didn't regret buying on PC. Buy this on PlayStation. If you don't have a PlayStation, then you're gonna have to skip it. You buy an anime game on PC, you're gonna want to refund that. I'm not calling out PC gamers. I'm just letting you know they don't respect anime games over on the PC. I don't know what it is, but they're always mashed up. They don't play properly. But I am gonna be playing this, so if you guys are interested in playing with me. Because I know that Biscuit and Gloku, I know Gloku is definitely going to be hosting tournaments for this, and I 100% plan on representing with my Rengoku. I don't know who I'll have with Rengoku. The Xbox slander, ain't nobody got an Xbox, bro. Let's be real. Yeah, I might use him. I'll probably use him and Rengoku. He looks really good. Looks like he hits like a tank. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering, it plays similar to Ultimate Ninja Storm, but it obviously doesn't have the substitution jutsu. The meter management is different. Some of the things in the game are different from Ultimate Ninja Storm. If you get hit by a combo in this game, you more than likely have to hold it unless you've got your tag partner to bail you out, and you only get that like whenever your bar is filled up, and that also sacrifices other things as well. It's a good game. It's a solid game. The way I say biscuit sounds very sus to me. The way I say biscuit. Listen, bro. If you've got those thoughts in your head, you keep that to yourself. Okay? Yeah, CyberConnect always delivers on the visuals. Always delivers. But this game also just feels good. It's got a parry mechanic as well. You can parry melee attacks. Apparently, you can parry projectiles now, which is something that wasn't really good in the first one. So that's going to help with zoning, because Susumaru was a nightmare in the first one. She absolutely just made the game just unbearable. I'm going to be top 1 Yoko no matter what. Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'm going to be on it, Toad. Don't worry about that. I'm going to be on it. Maybe we should get some games on the original Demon Slayer. You have it on PlayStation? Yeah, I can't wait. Am I gonna play Arcs Marvel? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, man. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Got much love for all of you. You have, but your ass. Oh, you want to come challenge me if you're ass, bro? You stay your ass over there. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys. I appreciate all of you. I might be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you for all the memberships, super chats, and for sticking around for the whole stream. Summer Games Fest, but we'll remain optimistic. I'm sure we'll get some good news soon. So, guys, I'll catch you all very soon. Take care of yourselves, and peace.